Helena! The voice from outside called again. She shook her head to clear the fork and hurried to the door. A man stood there, his face pale and tense.
"There's trouble," he said quickly. Helena's chest tightened. "What kind of trouble?" "Near the outer road. Some men. No one recognizes them. They're armed, and they're asking questions about healers. They're asking about you," he replied.
A shift happened not in the room, but inside her. The peace was gone, replaced by a cold, sharp dread. "Where are they now?" she asked. "Near the edge of the first village. Our people wouldn't let them advance to the inner city," the man replied. She nodded once, her healer's instincts taking over. "I'll come." As she stepped out into the sunlight, her pace slowed for just a heartbeat. She remembered the forest protector had said something about trials. Could this be it? "Now is not the time," she muttered to herself, adjusting her gown. But as she headed toward the trouble, a small, stubborn part of her realized that the timing was no longer hers to decide. Chapter 8. The outer road was never crowded. It was a thin line between belonging and leaving a place for people with a purpose, not for those who meant to stay.
When Helena approached, she saw them immediately. 4 men. They were pacing, waiting, and their presence felt like a stain on the afternoon brightness. They were dressed as travelers, but their black clothes were too uniform, and their eyes were too sharp. They weren't talking, they were watching. As she drew closer, the leader turned. Their eyes met, and Helena felt a jolt of recognition, not because she knew him, but because he clearly knew her.
"There she is," he said. The others moved, closing the gap. Helena stopped, keeping a safe distance between them. Many of the villagers stood some distance behind her, keeping watch.
"You've been asking about me," she said, her voice remaining steady despite the thrum of her heart.
The man smiled, but it was a cold, empty thing. "Helena, we were hoping you'd come to us."
"I don't know you," she replied, her fingers curling into fists at her sides. "No," he agreed, "but we know you."
Helena exhaled slowly, trying to stay grounded. "What do you want?" The man took a deliberate step forward to speak.
"Then speak," she ordered. He studied her for a moment, weighing his words. "You've been going into the forest. We know you gather herbs for healing, but we aren't interested in the ones that grow on the ground."
A quiet ripple passed through Helena's chest. She knew exactly what he meant, even if she didn't want to admit it. "I don't have time for riddles." "Neither do we," he said, and the air around them suddenly tightened. The village seemed to shrink away. People stepped back, creating a hollow circle around the confrontation. Helena heard a whisper from the crowd, saying they don't belong here. "You should leave," Helena said calmly. The man tilted his head. "That would be difficult. We haven't finished what we came for." "And what is that?" she asked. His eyes locked onto hers. You either come with us